Got a question for you. Is your wealth increasing? Are you proud of how your income is growing? Or do you feel stuck, maybe financially held back? Listen, if you're a subscriber on my channels or if you've been watching me for a while, are you taking all the advice that you could right now? Are you taking action? Are you moving forward financially in your life? If the answer is no, then information is not what's holding you back. Something else is. And today's video, I'm going to talk about that. You see, I could be making another video on the exact steps of how you buy a property or how you get in this commercial game or how you start this business or how you acquire business or how you start a franchise. But if something inside is holding you back, does it really matter? My experience of most people is that there's a different type of mentorship than just financial if they're really going to move their life forward. And today I'm going to be giving you that golden nugget. Good morning, Kris Krohn here. I am waking up to a sunrise in Tucson, Arizona, one of my favorite resorts. And I think, man, I'm waking up to just another beautiful day in paradise. But how did I get here? How did I acquire all of these businesses? How did all this success come my way? And how come my family is still rock solid together, even though we go through hard times? Well, I honestly don't think I pulled the lucky card. I definitely don't think I pulled the lucky card. There's something I've been able to do in my life that other people, for some reason, just choose not to. It's the magic and mystery of life. Every one of us can, as Jim Rohn says, but not everyone will. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about what might be holding you back, because it's what has held me back. And I think it's what holds most people back on why they don't become an achiever with greater success and deeper meaning in their life with more options. And if you'd like to have more options, but you have something holding you back, pay attention. The power of accountability. Many people have a sense that being accountable to someone is important to achieving a goal, but does it really help? Having an accountability partner check in on your progress towards a goal increases the likelihood of success 95%. What do I think is holding most people back? They are lone wolves. They literally are, if you want it done right, you should do it yourself. And it's this mentality that you should rely only on yourself. And the success I've had is not because I did it myself. It's because I've been standing on the shoulders of giants. It's because that I've been working with really smart, intelligent people. It's because I've had really great mentors and, above all, accountability partners. So there are 4 advantages to having accountability in your life. And let me share the first one. All right, the first advantage of having more accountability in your life is what the Oxford University Press calls keeping tabs. Turns out the trend of going to Starbucks to work may actually be backed by science. Working with other people, especially friends, increases productivity by 10% or more. Not to mention, it also helps people feel less isolated. Being in a designated workspace with others also lowers distractibility. So the first one is, in all of the environments that you're trying to seek improvement, do you have something you can do with people that have a common goal or are your coach or accountability partner to push you to do more? The second form of accountability isn't always a human. Technology can play a really powerful role in doing something as simple as your phone setting a reminder for a meeting, right? I mean, you probably calendar part of your life and your appointments, but did you know that they have some really great accountability apps? I use them for some of my nutrition, for other things in life. You have FocusMate, you have StickK, you have ClickUp. These are all examples of apps that you can download, use, or pay a small fee, and all of a sudden, it's going to keep you on target with a particular goal that you have. So yes, step 1, bring in some human intervention, but step 2, use technology that can be dead on every single time in helping you keep track of everything that you're trying to accomplish. The third person for you to be accountable to is yourself. It's difficult to be accountable for something which isn't clearly defined. 83% of people do not have clearly defined goals, and only 3% of people write out their goals in detail. Simply defining your objective will increase your odds of success tenfold or more, statistically speaking. And I want you to think about this. There's a lot of people, when I ask them what their goals are, they use adjectives. They talk about how they're going to feel, or that it's going to be bigger, or that they're going to do more. But what really actually matters is whether you've defined data, like I'm going to produce 3 units of this month. I'm going to lose 20 pounds by this date. When it's a number and it's something that's measurable, that changes the game because you'll know the moment you've achieved it. If you can't define it in a way, and remember, 97% of people don't, if you don't define it in a way where it can be measured to know the exact moment it's achieved, then you'll never know when you actually do. Part of that is being accountable to yourself, which means we've talked about being with other people for the social pressure. We've talked about technology. We've talked about you, but now I've saved the most important for last, my real secret sauce on how come I achieved so much more than 10,000 other people. The most important part of this video is talking about the advantage that you pick up with accountability when you have a mentor. I want to define that. I think a mentor is someone that has 10 times more the success than what you even want to achieve in a certain area. So let's just say that I did have a goal of becoming a millionaire. Then I'd want to at least mentor with someone that was worth 10 million or more. And frankly, the more successful they are and the more relevant their success is, the more recent it's happened, the better advice that you're going to get. But not just someone that knows how to get there. I'm talking about the kind of accountability where you're in a relationship with them and you're co-creating, you're working together towards something. That level of mentorship is not only invaluable, but frankly, that accounts for so much of the success and the results that I currently have in my life today, is that I have several people like that. I've got a new venture that I'm starting right now. It's this brand new real estate franchise, kind of top secret, where I've teamed up with Carlos Reyes, and I'm going to bring the best of buy and hold, and he's going to bring the best of wholesaling, and we're going to merge the two worlds together to help investors do both holding and flipping paper. And that way they can literally make potentially millions of dollars every single year through transacting real estate while increasing their portfolio dramatically by their holdings, something most investors don't actually do. Well, because he's my accountability partner, we have different tasks. I don't know how to do a lot of what he does, and the same is true on the other side around. So our teams are now collaborating. We're working together and I'm learning massively from him. He's learning massively from me, and we're both better off. Mentorship comes in different forms. Like you might find it in a mastermind. You might find it in a neighbor that's had great success. But here's where you shouldn't look. Don't look to your parents, siblings, or friends unless they meet the criteria of having achieved what you're setting out to do. Check this out. Whether it's fitness, business, or any other positive life change, finding a mentor who has made it to where you want to be provides the biggest benefits to you. Finding a mentor will give you an advantage over your competition. Over 74% of people think that a mentor is important, but only 37% of people have one. So that's my question for you. Do you have one, or are you lone wolfing it? And if you are lone wolfing it, stop. Sometimes we do that because we don't trust people. We've had bad experiences, or you've tried and it hasn't worked in the past. I got news for you. Get back up again. Try again. There's something for you to take accountability for. There's something you didn't do well. There's a lesson for you to learn. The world isn't just filled with crooks and really bad people trying to take advantage of you that want to break your heart, et cetera, et cetera. They're narcissists. That's the story of people that haven't learned their lesson. Go back, ask yourself what you're learning, grow, become better, get back up, try again. But this time, do it with better, more qualified people that you respect and people that have the track record. That will make all the difference in the world. If you don't have a mentor, but you've enjoyed watching this video, then who knows? I might be that mentor for you. And I have a fun way for you to find out whether we have some chemistry, and it's called getting a free game plan. I've trained 40 people on my team to basically provide free game plans to you, to people all over the world when they're interested in going into business with me, investing in real estate with me, looking at one of my mastermind programs, being in my leadership development program, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, health programs. And so if you will fill out a form below, drop in your name, phone, and email, my team will contact you and basically explore what it could look like to have me as your mentor, help you grow a business, help you grow your real estate, help you grow your life, and learn the different options. And at the end of the day, if I'm the right mentor for you, this much I can promise you. I do not rest until we achieve the outcome, because getting the result is more important than just learning. It means that you've learned how to produce the result consistently every single time. My world is run on results and creating meaning from them. So if you're ready to level up your life, and if you're ready to move past the blocks that have held you back, then fill out that link below, get with my team, and explore what our possibilities together might look like. You got this. I believe in you, but you got to believe enough to start pulling other humans into your world, other accountability partners, other mentors, so you stop going it alone. But the internet is smart, and it thinks that what you're really going to want to watch the most is this video right here. So click it, and I'll see you right there.